Before we start doing anything with English content and diving into any new books, I want to get to know you a little bit more. So that's the goal of these virtual icebreakers. Even though we can't meet in person, I still want to know who you are and what you're interested in. The goal of this assignment is for you to tell me a little bit more about yourself. So, the first thing that you should do is go through all the slides and make sure that you complete the tasks on each slide. The directions for each are on each slide, so make sure that you read those carefully. I'm also going to guide you through them during this video. You can include any pictures, any clip art, and also add your Bitmoji if you want to decorate each slide with your Bitmoji. I have videos for how you insert photos here below and also here to add your Bitmoji extension. Here's the first slide, and let me go ahead and present this so you can see it a little bit bigger. The first slide is kind of set up like Netflix. What I want to know on this slide is basically this question right here. What did you binge watch during break? I know that I had a lot of free time to watch a lot of TV, so I added some of my top picks down here. In these 5 boxes, I want you to add the pictures of any movies or any films that you watched during break. So, and these don't have to be specific to Netflix. You could have watched these on CW, you could have watched these on Hulu, or on whatever other streaming device you might have used. The next slide asks you to compose a Netflix summary here for your favorite show. You can use your favorite show, you can also use a favorite movie, but basically, what I want you to tell me are any plot events, any characters and themes that can let me know if I should actually watch this show as well. Just basically tell me about what your favorite show is. The next one is talking about snacks. What I need you to do is to add whatever your favorite things to eat were during the break. I know that I included some of my favorite snacks, which include Cheez Its. I eat a lot of chocolate. I'm super proud of it. No need to not be proud of it. And I also ate a lot of fruit because, health. But go ahead and add your favorite things to eat here whenever you are finished. Whoops, jumped ahead. Whenever you are finished putting down your all of your images here, make sure that you delete the text box here after you're done reading. This next one is really important for me to kind of understand what you're most proud of that you've accomplished in your life. So there are 6 post-it notes on this page. On each of the post-it notes, go ahead and write down what are the 6 things that you feel like you're most proud of that you've done in your life. So maybe that's winning some sort of award. Maybe that is teaching a sibling how to do something. Maybe it's scoring a goal during a game of yours. Whatever it might be, go ahead and write that down here. If you are curious as to how to add a text box, because you might be like, Miss Kurtz, I don't know how to do this. Go to Insert, scroll down to Text Box, and then scroll to whatever post-it note you're using. Click and drag, and then type your accomplishment here. Awesome. Pretty standard. If you have any questions about that, please review the video again, or you can always reach me through Google Hangouts. The next slide is designing your own virtual locker. Some of you may have done this in other classes, but basically what I want you to do here is decorate this locker however you would like to, with at least 10 of the following pictures over here. So for example, you might include pictures of your family or your friends. You might also include pictures of your favorite books, favorite movies, whoever your favorite artists are. You might include a sports team. Whoever you'd like to include, go ahead and include them. If you are still curious as to how to add pictures on this virtual locker, please go back to this slide for where it says how to insert photos. Okay, look at my Bitmoji being super creepy in this one. It's okay. Here is what I wanted to know. Here on this slide, I want to know who you've been talking to and texting. Basically, I just want to know who do you see as an important relationship in your life. So I included 10. So I would include 10 people that you've talked to. If you haven't really talked to that many, that's okay. I would at least include five. So, for example, I talked to my mom, my dad, my sisters, my partner, other teachers here at school, some of my best friends, and I also FaceTime my 4 year old nephew and my 2 year old nephew quite frequently. Okay, I know we're in a pandemic. This is the next slide. I know we're in a pandemic and you probably haven't traveled that much, but here is where I would like you to tell me where you've kind of gone on like vacations, if you've gone on any vacations. If you haven't really, I want you to tell me where you would have liked to travel during this break. I know that I had plans to travel to Colorado, and I was also planning on visiting my friend in Hawaii. So I'm hoping that soon I'll be able to do that. But go ahead and write down your response here. Make sure to delete my text whenever you're writing yours. Also, I don't have a dog, but I wish I did because that dog's really cute. Okay, pay attention to this part because this is super important for what you will be turning in for a grade, along with these slides. I want you to share one of your slides with the class. So even though we can't meet in person and we can't show these to each other, you can talk about them. So what I want you to do is go on your phone and I need you to go to your app store and download the app Flipgrid. The icon looks like this. I know it's a little dark, but you can see this little plus sign with all the rainbow colors behind it. Once you download Flipgrid, it's going to ask you to join our class using a class code. Your class code is on today's virtual classroom agenda. So go to Monday, August 17th's virtual classroom agenda. Your class code should be on there. Once you get there and you're in the classroom, there's an assignment titled Virtual Icebreaker Reflection. Read the instructions for that, and it'll tell you what you're supposed to say in the video. It's only a quick minute that you need to talk. And then once you're finished with that, go ahead and submit your video, and you are finished with this assignment. Make sure as well that when you're done with your slides, you hit the Turn It In button on Google Classroom. I need to make sure that you guys are on time with when you're turning things in. So once you hit that Turn It In button, it shows me a time where you were able to get this assignment finished. So make sure that you turn in your slides, make sure that you turn in your Flipgrid, and then there you have it. There's your first assignment.